You can see over here, guys, this is my notes of alcohols, phenols and ethers. So let us start. First of all, in the introduction part, you need to know the name of some compounds. This is orthocresol, and this is metacresol, and this is paracresol. And after that comes this compound which is called catechol, and this compound that is called resorcinol, and this compound is called hydroquinol or quinol. So let us study the preparation reaction of alcohols. This compound, in the presence of H plus gives this, and when we add water to alkene, this alkene, it gives Markovnikov addition product. And this, just remember the reaction, it's not so important. Now comes the hydroboration, oxidation or HBO reaction. That is this alkene, when it reacts with this compound, that is hydroborate, gives this compound, complex compound in the presence of this, gives this complex reaction. And here anti-Markovnikov addition product of water occurs, addition of water occurs. And here what you need to know is that this is an alcohol, and alcohol, when you oxidize alcohol, it gives aldehyde or ketones, and if you further oxidation, it gives acid. And alcohol on strong oxidation gives acid, and in the presence of all of this. And on strong oxidation occurs with presence of this catalyst. And acid, when you reduce acid, it gives aldehyde and ketone, and when you reduce aldehyde and ketone, it gives alcohol. And on strong reduction, it gives alcohol acids. And preparation of phenols. Now this is a phenol, that is benzene C chloride, in the presence of NaOH, and this temperature and pressure gives this intermediate reactant, and in the presence of HCl gives phenol. See, from this to this reaction, you have to know that it's a very difficult process. See, in benzene compounds, removing Cl and directly adding OH is a difficult process. So nucleophilic substitution reaction does not take place. So which reaction takes place? So reaction should take place at high temperature and pressure. So nucleophilic addition reaction does not take place. So you have to do this process at very high temperature and pressure. Then this gives this product. See, this is benzene. And benzene in presence of oleum gives this compound, that is benzene sulfonic acid. This is benzene sulfonic acid. In presence of NaOH and H plus gives sodium phenoxide. And aniline in the presence of sodium nitrate and HCl gives benzene diazonium salt. In the presence of water, warm water, gives phenol plus N2 plus HCl. And cumin, in the presence of oxygen, gives cumin hydroperoxide. I feel it's peroxide. Okay, acid will also work, gives cumin peroxide, hydroperoxide. In the presence of H plus and H2 gives phenol and CH3COCH3. And salicylic acid, in the presence of this, in the presence of H plus, gives acetyl salicylic acid, that is aspirin, and CH3COH. See, introduction of acetyl group. As I told, this is acetyl group. Acetyl group in alcohols of phenol is acetylation. This is acetyl group. It's called acetylation. So next is the reaction involving carbon oxygen CO bond cleavage in alcohols, and that is discuss the oxidation reaction. All of this reaction which you can read by yourself is oxidation reaction. Now the reaction with phenol is electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. Phenol, in presence of dilute nitric acid, gives orthonitrophenol and paranitrophenol. And this orthonitrophenol, which is an intermolecular hydrogen bonding, intermolecular in a sense within two different molecules, and intermolecule is like this, within the same molecule, intermolecular hydrogen bonding is formed. And phenol, what you need to know is that the difference between inter and intermolecular hydrogen bonding. In intermolecular, see, in the same molecule, intramolecular, and intermolecular is between different molecules, like inter-school competition. And there's no inter-school competition, it's just inter-school competition, which means between different schools. That means this also with different molecules, this between different molecules, but intra is between the same molecule. And now another phenol, in the presence of concentrated nitric acid, gives picric acid, that is 2,4,6 trinitrophenol. And next, let us come to halogenation reaction. Phenol in the presence of bromine in calcium sulfide in presence of this temperature gives minor and major product. And again the same reaction which gives tribromo-phenol. Kolb's reaction, phenol in the presence of NaOH gives ONA, that's salicylic acid. In presence of CO2 and H plus gives 2-hydroxybenzoic acid, and that is this. Riemann-Dimer reaction, phenol in the presence of all of this, CHCl3 plus aqueous NaOH. And you need to know that calcium chloride, not calcium chloride, carbon chloride is the attacking species, which is called dichlorocarbene. Okay, and it forms an intermediate over here in the presence of NaOH, gives this intermediate in the presence of H plus gives salicylaldehyde. Now the reaction with phenol with zinc dust is this reaction. Oxidation again forms benzoquinone and preparation of ether, the last topic. And sorry guys, I forgot to tell you, this was the continuation of aldehyde and ketone and carboxylic acid part, which I told in the previous lecture, so don't include this in the notes, just this last topic. And see, in this reaction, smaller R group should come from halide, larger R group should come from ONA, and in tertiary, larger R group should come from halide and smaller R group from ONA. Thank you. As I always tell you, solving question is the most important part of your preparation. This one, this, and most interesting questions is from section B. This one, this, and yeah, the chapter comes on, and thank you. These are the answers guys. Happy learning. Bye. Okay guys, if you like my video, do hit the bell icon and subscribe button so that you will be notified with all upcoming videos, which is fully free, and enjoy unlimited lectures. Thank you.